Hello all you loyal MFers and welcome back to part 2 of our Irish edition of Warzone. Nothing particularly Irish about it except that we are in Belfast, Northern Ireland for this episode. And we're kicking off with women's division action. The multiversal women's champion Captain Marvel has been on an incredible win streak. She looks to continue that, taking on yet another potential contender for that championship. She's defeated She-Hulk at the pay-per-view, fellow Avengers member for the title. She's defeated Spider-Gwen. She has defeated Zatanna Zatara. Now looking to add another name to that list of defeated female superstars, cementing her reign as champion. And who is going to take her on? Well, we've brought out one of the 4 members of X-Men First Class, Jean Grey, aka the Phoenix, woman who's held the moniker Marvel Girl in the past, looking to make her name really against the multiversal women's champion in singles competition, not flanked by the other members of X-Men First Class. They will be in action, at least one, later tonight. The other 2 will be at ringside. So this is a pure one-on-one matchup. Ooh, rolling heel kick to start things off. Not taking it slow at all. Captain Marvel, big strike to start and just staying on top of her opponent. Not giving her a moment to breathe. This is why she's the champ, though, that aggressive, strategic offense. Always controlled, always, ooh! Big miss onto the shoulders. Carried with such ease. Popping up into a enziguri to reverse that. Jean Grey in the pure strength department, obviously outmatched. But in terms of power, were it not for the dampeners in this arena, it would be, suffice to say, I would argue Phoenix well outclasses Captain Marvel. However, with the dampeners, as competition goes here, a much more even matchup. This could go either way for either of these women. Ooh, went for that big corner move, but oh! Looked like she might have been reversed only to get hung up there. Captain Marvel delivering a kick to the face. Big sit-out spine buster. Jean Grey's been looking for a way to try and answer back, get some offense going, but it seems like every time she has even a sliver of momentum going for her, Captain Marvel just stops it dead. Shooting star! That's the finish. This could be it early. 1, 2, thanks for coming. No, kick out. A kick out from Jean Grey. Hasn't really been able to put any major offense into this match, but she's staying in it. And as long as you don't take the 3 count, there's always the opportunity to turn things around. If there was anyone offended by the almost Lucky Charms-esque Irish accent I was doing, I apologize, but it's fun. You can't blame me. I really like doing it, so just gonna have to live with it. If I find an excuse, I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, kick to the side of the head from Jean Grey there. Into a backdrop, no reversal. Flips out of it. Ooh, backstabber right into the spine. Going for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Yet another kick out. The toughness of Phoenix there. Captain Marvel not letting up for a moment, though. Keeping the offense. Oh! Pressed to her opponent. Trying to keep the pressure on. Oh, went for another one of those rolling lariats. The first one clipped. That one missed completely. She needs to be careful about executing that move. Up to the second rope here. Couldn't see her setting up for that sunset flip powerbomb we've seen before. Oh, stopped dead though. Big right hand to the forehead. We've seen that move before, that sunset flip into that sit-out powerbomb. But Phoenix was ready for it. Right hand stopping her flat on the mat. Excellent counter. Knees to the back, and now finally it seems like Jean Grey's getting some offense going. Turning this ship around. Oh, Phoenix Splash! 1, 2, only a 2 count. Both women now have kicked out of a finisher. I suppose, given my earlier singing, that with the Phoenix Splash, technically she turned it upside down. I'm losing my mind, folks. I'm sorry. Just gotta tell you. You do enough of these things, and your brain starts to fry a little bit. But we get back to the action here. Arm wrenched. In that bent back position. Not letting that pinfall breakup discourage her. She goes right back to being on the offense. Which is what you gotta do. Keep the momentum going. Oh, elevated flatliner. In for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, nearly a 3. 2.5. So close. Both women giving it their all here. Pulling out all the stops. Got to imagine this to be a huge win for the challenger here if Jean Grey could pick up a victory over the champ. Especially with the momentum she's had in recent weeks. Captain Marvel, I should say. Oh, knees! Got the knees up on the Phoenix Splash. Went for a second one. Caught the knees to the rib, though. To the ribs. Oh, and a snap mare over the top. Don't often see that particular taunt from Captain Marvel. Getting a little cocky. Not used to that from her. She might be getting ahead of herself. Locking in those triangle headlocks. Rolling through. Jean Grey fighting out of it. Oh, into a crucifix. 1, 2, only a 2. And now while the opponent is grounded, stomping away. Trying to work over her opponent. Into a dragon sleeper there. Or a reverse naked choke. Jean Grey struggling. She could tap at any moment. No, rolls through. Kick to the spine. Phoenix looking for a way to turn this around. Pulling the leg. 1, 2, only a 2. Oh, went for a rolling heel kick. Phoenix sidestepping clean out of the way. Not going to take it this time. Was ready for it after that initial salvo that started the match. Another elevated flatliner. Not going for the pin this time, though. Might be thinking she needs to do a little bit more damage to get this done. Oh, now a dragon sleeper of her own. Trying to get Captain Marvel to tap out here. In the end, releasing it, probably didn't imagine Captain Marvel was going to tap out anytime soon. Looks like Phoenix trying to think of what to do next. Nothing is really put away either of these women, despite all the damage they've taken. But it took too long to come up with a plan, maybe. Oh! Such quickness, that lightning snap for that arm drag. Catching her so quickly. Could we see another one? Phoenix Splash, no, the knee's up again. Again, she is 2 for 4. 50% on these Phoenix Splashes. Has hit a couple of them. No, I should say she's only hit 1, actually. The second and third. Both failing. Getting caught with the knees to the ribs. I've said before, he's never amazing at math, so you have to forgive my percentages being a bit off. Elevated flatliner. Once again, not going for the pin immediately. Might have been a mistake. Two, maybe 2.5. Hesitated a bit on going for the pin. Might have been thinking about going to the top turnbuckle again, but then remembered the knees to the ribs twice in a row and decided against it. Captain Marvel's turned things around here. Oh! Dragon Slayer submission move. Not a common tool of Captain Marvel, but she's had to bring out more of an arsenal than usual. As now she looks to be setting up perhaps for that Air Force. No, reversed. Phoenix now has Captain Marvel in the corner. Taking things to the outside. Could see something high risk. Torpedo DDT through the ropes. Spiked on the outside. Crowd thoroughly behind the action in this match. Both women taking it back into the ring. Beal by the hair across the ring. Ooh, and a high impact backdrop, and suddenly Phoenix back in control. Lacing herself into the knees. Oh, and the double stomps. Keeping Captain Marvel grounded. Working her over. Now trading strikes. Back and forth. Knees into the back. Reverse DDT. Once again, Phoenix hesitating, perhaps thinking, what do I have to do to put the champ away? Also could be exhaustion as well. These women have been going at it for a while now. Oh, German suplex. Going for a rare burst of power-based technical offense from Phoenix. One more time. Seems she's committed to going for it one more time. Oh, this was a spiral tap this time. Misses big. Those high risk. Oh, maneuver's not paying off, but a DDT reversal. Phoenix not out of this just yet. Elevated flatliner into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2. Only a 2. Phoenix wondering, what do I have to do? But she's getting fired up. No hesitation this time, going straight for the turnbuckle. Could we see it? Phoenix splash connects this time. 1, 2, 3. A huge win for Phoenix here. A victory over the Multiversal Women's Champion, clean in one-on-one action. Gotta think that propels her right to the top of the Multiversal Women's Championship picture. Big congratulations are in order to Jean Grey. But as you can see, a disappointed Captain Marvel probably assumes she could have done better, wondering what she did wrong, how she could have turned it around. But the champ can't win them all. As we move on, we've got singles action yet again, but this time we're kicking it back over to the men. We mentioned the other members of X-Men First Class. Here they are as Cyclops prepares for one-on-one action. He faced off against Red Robin of the Teen Titans and did not pick up the victory, trying to turn things around for himself. Flanked by Beast and Iceman, if you'll remember, got involved in that match we mentioned. Committed to that triple power bomb, only to have Beast ejected from ringside. If they use that tactic again, you have to imagine our refs have been instructed, for the sake of match quality, you eject at least one member from ringside before you worry about the next one. And then you can disqualify people for interference. But regardless, Cyclops really needs to pick up a win. That being said, so does his opponent. The opponent returning to MFW after winning their way into a triple threat for the Multiversal Championship, only to fail to pick up that title. But this man returns, claiming he will be back in that title picture sooner rather than later. And his road starts here against Cyclops. Victor Von Doom. There he is, Dr. Doom, clad in the metal green, aiming to pick up a victory over Cyclops on his way back to the Multiversal Championship picture. Remember, everybody, if you enjoy these videos, if you're having a blast with me, like I am with you, to leave a comment, especially if you want to see some matches in the future, you have some ideas, you want to throw them out there, or you just want to debate who you think how these matches should have gone down. That's up to you. And remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Ooh, big shoulder block out of the gates. Von Doom not missing an opportunity to go straight into the offense. Thus far, a back and forth, but it seems like Doom, the more aggressive of the two, coming out in force. Oh, but dodged into a big picture-perfect dropkick by Cyclops. The technical ability by the book offense of Cyclops versus the more domination-based strength offense of a Doom. Both obviously very intelligent and strategic competitors. Ooh, went for a close under the back, only to catch one of his own. That power difference between Doom and Cyclops, the strength difference, such a key factor in Doom's offense. Cyclops needs to find an answer for it, or he's going to be in trouble. So all it takes is one big power move, and someone can do as much damage to you as you did whittling them down with that technical offense. Doom getting confident, but oh, well deserved apparently. Big Iron Mask headbutt. Tossed aside like a ragdoll. Back elbow. Just hear the impact on that one. Just so vicious. We've seen Cyclops setups for this before, hanging up on the top rope. Rebound into a knee strike. Into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Cyclops asking his buddies out there on the outside, what do I gotta do? He's got him set up. First class face buster. Lands it. Turns him into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2. Still not enough to put away Dr. Doom. Oh, another giant clothesline. Puts all that weight into it, his full body into those clotheslines. Got Cyclops up against the ropes here. Not sure what he's thinking here, but he's got him on the outside. This could be ugly. Powerbomb position. Oh, right under the apron, spine first. That did not look pretty. Somehow Cyclops still managing to fight back into this, but that looked painful. Already at the 5 count on the outside. Russian leg sweep as Cyclops continues to do damage. Almost like every time he takes one of those big moves, he just gets more and more aggressive, trying to fight back into this. Oof. Big right hands. And a knee to the face. And suddenly Cyclops is looking to be well in control of this match. Big boot to the face as he comes in low. Doom not having any of it though. Once again, Cyclops stops that attempted comeback dead. Goes right back on the offense. Cyclops looking very impressive. Takes Doom back into the ring. Well, resorting to this, I don't think this is necessary. Going for that triple powerbomb yet again. I understand the impulses of a lot of these team units, used to working as teams, not used to the structure of having rules and disqualifications and countouts and all those things. This is all very new to them, I get it. But this is unacceptable. You were handily doing well in this match. You were arguably winning on your own. Now you've got this pin going, but it's interrupted by your own actions. Beast being ejected by the referee. 2.9. So close to a 3. Might have been a 3 count. But it looks like Iceman's been ejected as well. No? No, he's staying? Alright. Beast is ejected. Regardless, won't be any triple power bombs again. But a foolish mistake by the X-Men in my opinion. I think Cyclops was doing well on his own. Didn't need that. And now he's lost some support at ringside because of his actions. This might have cost him the match in my opinion. Big deadlift, powerbomb, into a sit-out. And now he's setting up. This might be it. This might be it. That whole thing might have just bitten Cyclops right on the ass as the iron grip placed around the throat. And there's the bell. Called it. Dr. Doom is your winner. A big comeback win for the returning Victor Von Doom. And Cyclops only has himself to blame for how that went down. X-Men should look at the way they're approaching these matches and reassess. I think that's hurting them as they continue their career, their tenure here at Warzone. And you can see it all over the face of Cyclops there as he, in the body language, obviously disappointed, obviously knows in the end this was his own fault. But we move on. Can't stay mired in the mistakes of the past. We have some multiversal championship division singles action in our main event. These two men have been going back and forth since the start of MFW Warzone. Loki, making his way to the ring, attacked his brother Thor after Thor qualified for the Multiversal Championship match at Flashpoint by beating Aquaman. It was assisted in that beatdown by Mira when he was about to be military press slammed into the mat, giving him an opportunity to hit that finisher. Ever since then, been competing in tag team action, singles matches, trying to get one up on his brother. These two Asgardians have been laying waste to anything in their path as they go at it, that sibling rivalry. Got to imagine there's a lot of bad blood brewing, especially with that title around the waist of Thor. Gotta wish they could just get along. Perhaps too much history there. Perhaps that's hoping for too much. But if anything, singles action like this, one-on-one, can settle for good these kinds of tensions. And we look forward to a real all-out brawl as these two continue to heat up their rivalry. Anticipation building towards Bulletproof. Only a few episodes away. We're on the road to Bulletproof, as they say. And that championship will be on the line. But against who? Well, you have to wait till that comes to find out. A handshake? Alright, see, if it were me, and the man just extended the hand he used to, well, to take it to my ding ding, to rustle my jimmies, I would not shake that hand. For multiple reasons. But apparently Thor a bigger man than all of us in many ways. That I've been talking about ding dings, and that probably came out wrong, but you know what I meant. He is morally more upstanding than most of us, apparently. I call it gullible, a little naive, but hey, they're brothers and they're gods, so maybe they got a different way of thinking about things. Apparently, this is going to be a sporting contest. Early pin here. Obviously not enough, but wearing down Loki. Seriously though, I mean, would you shake the hand of somebody who took a fist to your giblets? Because I certainly, I'm not shaking the hand. I feel like that's common sense, but you know what? My dad used to say common sense ain't so common, so he ripped that off from Yogi Berra, so apparently very true. Into the headlock here. Obviously, I haven't been calling as much play-by-play because I'm thoroughly distracted. Seriously though, aren't you? Wouldn't you be distracted? Somebody offered a handshake, punch you in your Manbits, in your dingus. I mean, what am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Oh, big whiff! Looked like it was going for a sort of a clothesline, but Loki ducked right under it and he just crashed and burned. These two brothers absolutely going at it. Big knee to the chest. I'm being told, getting it in my earpiece here, that if Loki were to win, it would be considered earning a shot at that Bulletproof pay-per-view for the Multiversal Championship. However, if Thor wins... Oh, going in for the pin. Hold on. 1, 2... Nope. Military press, not enough. If Thor wins, Loki will remove himself from that title picture for the time being. Oh, going for it. Going for the... Oh, went for the Thor's hammer, but got reversed. Loki's slipping out behind Thor, turning things around. We could see through the ropes maneuver here. Baseball slide, flooring Thor. And he said, apparently that's what this agreement was about. Being told that handshake was to seal that deal. I still am skeptical of the idea of shaking someone's hand who took it to your stuff. That questionable, regardless of the circumstances. But we're being told that's the deal. If Thor wins, Loki removes himself from the title picture. 1. Perhaps Loki, if he loses, will even assist Thor moving forward. I don't know. That might be a bit much, but you never know what kind of deals these guys make. It's a bet between brothers. Having somebody be your slave for a week or whatever is not all that uncommon. But if Loki wins, he gets a shot at the title. Military press slams. Bench pressing Loki like he doesn't weigh anything. Meanwhile, Loki weighs over 600 pounds, as his brother does. That's just the raw power of Thor. Oh, busted open on that back elbow. And now a series of overhand strikes. A bloodied Loki trying to fight back here. I mean, even if you did have a deal, wouldn't you get it in writing? I would get it in writing. I wouldn't shake the man's hand. Oh, wait, Loki driver. Hits it! Spiked on the top of his head. This could be it. Into the pin. 1, 2, new championship contender. No! 2.5. Thor kicks out. Loki getting a little overconfident, perhaps. Taunting the crowd, but he doesn't have his brother beat just yet. Ooh! Caught the ropes on the way down. You saw his face hit that top rope. Just savage. You hear the impact of that forearm to the face. Loki trying to maintain control as much as possible. Keep Thor grounded. Keep the offense going in. Don't let him get back to his feet. And now setting up, we could see the end here. He's going for another Loki driver. Nope, 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 not this time. Reverse into a backdrop. And now Thor setting up for a finisher of his own. This time, can he hit it up on the shoulders? Nails it! Thor's hammer, bringing the hammer down for the 3. Thor wins. It is official. Loki, for the time being, will back down from the title picture. What that means for these two moving forward, we have no idea. I'm surprised how it even started. So only time will tell how this brother feud, the sibling rivalry, this whatever's going on between them unfolds. As your main event, though, the champ with a big victory as we press on towards Fight Night here on MFW. Thank you all oh so much once again for always coming back and joining us, having a little fun with the rest of the nerd family here. It means the world to me every time. Anytime I see that anybody's watched these things, it warms the cockles of my heart, makes me feel good. So keep watching, keep enjoying it. I can't thank you enough again, as Thor here celebrates the way only a big muscly man can. That's by flexing for all of you. He's a big boy. So all you big boys and you lovely ladies out there, enjoy your days, and remember, when things get tough, when time's getting you down, talk to people. It's good to have people on your side. Or just watch something that makes you laugh, makes you smile, whatever it is. But people are there for you. Here at MFW, we're your family too. Yeah, I know, it sounded cheesy. Whatever. Get out of here.